A bit, a small amount or to a small degree. Can you move a bit closer? A bit more, slightly more than before. I need a bit more time to finish this. A bit of a, slightly or somewhat like something. It's a bit of a challenge for me. A bit of something, a small amount of something. She has a bit of experience in teaching. A couple of something, two or a few of something. I saw a couple of birds in the garden. A few, a small number of things. There are a few books on the table. A good idea, something considered to be sensible or beneficial. It's a good idea to study every day. A great deal, a large amount. She spent a great deal of time on this project. A kind of, a type or variety of something. This tool is a kind of wrench. A little, a small amount or quantity. I need a little help with this problem. A little bit, a small amount or degree. Can you wait a little bit longer? A little more, slightly more than before. I need a little more sugar in my tea. A long time ago, a period far back in the past. Dinosaurs lived a long time ago. A long way, a significant distance. He's come a long way since last year. A lot, a large amount or number. She has a lot of friends. A lot more, much more than before. We need a lot more resources to finish this. A lot of something, a large quantity of something. There's a lot of water in the tank. A means of something, a way or method of doing something. Education is a means of personal growth. A number of something, several or a certain quantity of things. A number of students attended the lecture. A period of time, a stretch of time. It took a period of time to complete the project. A range of something, a variety of things. The shop offers a range of products. A variety of something, different kinds of something. There is a variety of flowers in the garden. Able to do something, having the ability to do something. He's able to solve difficult problems. Above all, more than anything else. Above all, we must stay calm. Access to something, the ability to enter or use something. You need a password to gain access to the system. Account for something, to explain or justify something. Can you account for your absence yesterday? Accused of something, to be charged with or blamed for something. He was accused of stealing money. Act as something, to perform a particular role or function. She acts as a mediator in disputes. Add to something, to increase or enhance something. This new information adds to our understanding. After all, used to show a reason or to emphasize something. After all, he's the one responsible for this. Again and again, repeatedly. She tried again and again to solve the problem. Agree with somebody, to have the same opinion as somebody. I agree with you on this point. Aim to do something, to plan or intend to achieve something. We aim to finish the project by next week. Aimed at doing something, directed toward achieving a goal. The campaign is aimed at raising awareness. Aimed at somebody, intended for or directed at somebody. The advertisement is aimed at young adults. All about, focused on or primarily concerned with something. The book is all about modern architecture. All but, nearly or almost completely. The work is all but finished. All day, the entire day. We spent all day at the beach. All kinds of, various types of something. The shop sells all kinds of fruits. All over the world, everywhere in the world. This brand is popular all over the world. All over, covering or spread across something. There were posters all over the wall. All sorts of, different types of something. He knows all sorts of interesting facts. All the more, even more than before. His success makes him all the more confident. All the time, constantly or frequently. She talks about her trip all the time. All the way, the entire distance. We walked all the way to the top of the hill. Along with somebody/something, in addition to somebody or something. He brought his sister along with him. Alternative to something, another option or choice instead of something. There's no alternative to hard work. and so on, and other similar things. They sell clothes, shoes, bags, and so on. Anything else, something additional. Would you like anything else with your coffee? Apart from somebody/something, except for or in addition to something. Apart from the weather, the trip was perfect. Appeal to somebody, to attract or interest somebody. This new design appeals to younger customers. Apply for something, to request something formally, especially a job or position. She applied for a scholarship. Apply to somebody/something, to be relevant to somebody or something. These rules apply to everyone in the company, around the world, in many different places globally. The product is sold around the world. Arrive at, to reach a place or a decision. They arrived at the station on time. Arrive in, to reach a large place, such as a city or country. She arrived in Paris yesterday. Art gallery, a place where works of art are displayed. We visited the art gallery last weekend. As a result, because of something that happened, the road was closed, and as a result, we were late. As a whole, in general or overall, the plan as a whole seems practical. As far as I am concerned, in my opinion. As far as I am concerned, this is the best option. As far as somebody/something is concerned, regarding somebody or something. As far as safety is concerned, this car is excellent. As follows, what comes next or will be explained. The main points are as follows: speed, efficiency, and reliability. As for somebody/something, regarding or concerning somebody or something. As for the results, they will be announced tomorrow. As if, in a way that suggests something might be true. He looked as if he'd seen a ghost. As long as, provided that, or on the condition that. You can borrow my car as long as you return it on time. As much as, nearly, or almost the same amount. I love chocolate as much as I love coffee. As of, starting from a specific time. As of next Monday, the new rules will apply. As opposed to, in contrast with. I prefer coffee as opposed to tea. As part of something, as a component or piece of something larger. This course is offered as part of the degree program. As soon as, immediately after something happens. Call me as soon as you arrive. As soon as possible, at the earliest opportunity. Please send the report as soon as possible. As such, in itself or themselves. The book isn't a novel as such, but it's very engaging. As though, in a way that suggests something might be true. He acted as though he didn't care. As to, regarding or concerning. There's no decision yet as to the date of the meeting. As well, in addition to. She speaks French and Spanish as well. Ask for something, to request something. He asked for more details about the project. Associated with something, connected or related to something. The disease is often associated with stress. At first, at the beginning. At first, I didn't like the movie, but it grew on me. At home, in one's house. She's at home today. At last, finally, after a long wait. At last, we reached our destination. At least, a minimum of something. You should study for at least 2 hours a day. At once, immediately or without delay. Please come here at once. At present, at this time. The system is not working at present. At risk, in danger of something bad happening. Many species are at risk of extinction. At school, in the educational institution. She is at school now. At some point, at an unspecified time in the future. At some point, you'll need to make a decision. At the age of, when someone is a certain age. She started playing the piano at the age of 5. At the beginning of something, at the start of something. We met at the beginning of the year. At the end, in the final part of something. At the end of the day, we were exhausted. At the end of something, at the final part or point of something specific. The story is explained at the end of the book. At the end of the day, ultimately or when all is considered. At the end of the day, it's your decision. At the expense of somebody/something, in a way that harms something else. He achieved success at the expense of his health. At the hands of somebody, because of actions taken by somebody. They suffered greatly at the hands of their captors. At the moment, right now or currently. I'm very busy at the moment. At the same time, simultaneously. We can't be in two places at the same time. At the start of something, at the beginning of something. There were many difficulties at the start of the project. At the time, during a specific moment. I didn't know about it at the time. At the time of something, during a specific event. She was in Paris at the time of the incident. At the top, in the highest position or rank. His name is at the top of the list. At the weekend, during the end of the week. What are your plans at the weekend? At this point, at this particular time. At this point, we need to reconsider our strategy. At this stage, at this point in a process. At this stage, the project is still in its infancy. At times, occasionally or sometimes. At times, I feel like giving up. At university, attending an institution of higher education. She is studying physics at university. At work, at one's job or workplace. He's at work right now. Attached to somebody/something, emotionally connected to something or somebody. She's very attached to her old car. Awareness of something, knowledge or understanding of something. Raising awareness of environmental issues is crucial. Away from somebody/something, at a distance from something or somebody. Keep the chemicals away from children.